Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Fiona and I'm a full-time artist. And on this channel, I like to take you with me on my artistic journey, whether that means working on projects here in my studio, going out to see art exhibits, buying art supplies and sharing my haul with you, basically any art-related content. So if that sounds like something you're into, please like and subscribe. It's one free click for you, but makes a big difference for my channel, and I would really appreciate it. All right, friends, if you're watching this on the day it goes live, Friday, November 29th, Black Friday, and it is before 11 a.m., you still have to wait a few minutes. But if it is after 11 a.m., the holiday shop has officially launched. The link will be in the description. Please check it out, share it with friends and family. I would be so incredibly grateful. You've seen the amount of work that has gone into this, and today it finally comes to fruition, and I'm so excited. So it is literally 8:15 the morning of launch, and I am recording this, getting this video out, and then I will be waiting to launch the shop. But if it's after 11, it is there for you to check out. Please take a look and let me know what you think. With that said, if you haven't seen the other videos, they'll all be linked below, letting you know everything that went into this shop launch. I started recording back in September, and we've led all the way up to today on the launch day. So quite a bit of work has gone into it, some struggles, some triumphs, and everything in between. So I hope you've enjoyed watching it. And yeah, it's today. It's today. So I'm very excited. And this video will show you us doing the photography, actually building the shop, figuring out shipping tiers. So all those last minute things that go into making a shop launch happen. So I'm going to stop talking and let you get into the video. Okay, friends, I am here trying to decide on paper to photograph this because Dan is coming over tomorrow and Tuesday to help me photograph all that stuff. I need to decide on a background because for the Mother's Day shop, I kept switching it out. And that was like only 40 mugs and it took me forever. So I'm thinking of this. I just picked a bunch of different ones that were all different colors to see how it would look. I'm thinking green on green. Hi, Dan is here to help me photograph product. We are going to photograph in the studio this way. So I have to clear this off. So that is what I am doing. Okay, friends, it is just after 10 and we have finished shooting for the day, and we have to do ornaments tomorrow and vases and then like some fun creative group shots, like for the website, my newsletter and stuff like that, marketing. But very productive day. Thank you, Dan, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, friends. The one thing that I wanted to mention on here is it went fast because normally I shoot each individual product and list it as its own product listing in the shop. And sorry, Zelda's here with a toy, of course. And this takes a very long time, both on the photography end and on like the uploading back end. And I've noticed there's a lot of ceramicists, and what they do is, for instance, black votive twinkle marks, and I have 5 of these, and they all have the same design and like are, you know, pretty similar. Obviously it's a one-of-a-kind individual item, so there's slight variations in it, and I'm hand painting these. So what I'm thinking is that there would be one product item page that says black votive, like with twinkle pattern, and I would have an inventory of 5. And there'd just be a note that says each item's one of a kind. There might be slight variations from the photo, but like they're pretty close. They're pretty similar. And it would save me a lot of time making 5 different product listings, each with their own photos, all their own details. But it's like, I know since they're all one of a kind and there are variations, people might be particular, being like, oh, I like the one that has like this mark here, not here. Like, I don't know. I don't know how particular people will be. So I'm going to give it a try this holiday season to do that. So yeah, I'm not doing like black twinkle votive 1, black twinkle votive 2, black twinkle votive 3. I can't even say it. That's how many there is. And it's like, it adds up when you have it for a lot of items. So obviously items that are like actual one-offs will be like that. Like I have mugs, for instance, and like I did 3 different designs on the 3 different colors. So they will each have, like, all the mugs will have their own product listings. But yeah, I don't know. That was just something that we did yesterday. Saved us a ton of time, and we were able to get through it. Because when we did the photo shoot for the Mother's Day mugs earlier this year, it took us 3 days. And like each had, I would have to say, like 7 photos, like different angles and details and all of this. And I'm not sure how big of a difference it made in the selling. Yeah, I just wanted to share sort of that small business behind the scenes thing, because it's always something I'm thinking about, how to be more efficient and productive. And if I'm spending less time like building out the shop and taking photos, I could be spending more time making content for YouTube or the marketing stuff for this. And then also just like having time to rest. Like I've been like working every evening till about 11 p.m. So rest is important. And yeah, I'm not in corporate because, you know, I don't want a hustle culture in that way. You know, I want a peaceful life. So anyway, thanks for listening, and yeah, we're gonna go get some breakfast and then we'll keep doing the shoot today. Okay friends, a package has arrived, 2 packages actually, with display items for the chalet and Renegade. So let's open it and take a look and put them together if they need to be assembled. Okay. So this is meant to look like this sort of shelf. Number 5. How do I know which screws are which? They're not numbered.
The shape. Try to match the shape.
They look the same to me. Cute. So this is what they look like. They'll be linked below in my Amazon storefront. But here you go. Ring dishes. I was thinking the mugs originally, but it's cute. Cute. Who wants to bring me an ornament to do a test? Thank you. It takes up half the thing. It's a start. I'll do the group shot of the rainbows to finish them, or do you want to do the individuals?
We do the group shots.
Good morning, friends. I've just put on a little bit of makeup. I have to do some lipstick just to give a little pop there, but that is because today I am photographing the earrings on myself, which I do so everyone can see the scale, just like this. I put them all on, photograph them selfie style, and what I'm thinking of doing is either taking down this painting and doing the pink background, or I think I might just do here, and then I'm gonna silhouette myself out in Photoshop and put in the green background, since everything else is green, so it would be a little bit odd to have pink as a background. But you know, I also have to get the flat lays, which I would have done there, but all the product is there. So maybe here, since we have some natural light at the moment. So it's still the morning. That's when the light is best in here. So I'm going to get cracking and get this done. What's new is I noticed that there were some damages to earrings, you can see here. So I've decided to do some mix and match pairs with what's good, because otherwise, you know, I just feel like it would go to waste. So we have some cute mix and match pairs, and then these ones that are all together. So there you go. If you're into that, that will be on the website for you. Good morning, friends. I'm gonna take these off so I can hear my own thoughts. We are getting to the end of the holiday shop launch. It's coming up now, another week and a half. I have all the photography here on my computer, and Dan did a great job as always photographing it. We simplified things a lot, so this should hopefully be a lot easier for me to edit. But today, I'll move that out of the way so you can actually see me using my head to block the light. But anyway, yes, today is the day that I am building out the shop. So this is exciting. I do still have things to glaze, but I feel like to start marketing, I need to go through these photos and at least do an initial shop build. There's a few things still that I need to figure out. I originally wanted to have my online shop linked to like my Square reader so that if people were buying things online, it would also disappear from the in-person thing. But since I've decided to ultimately launch the shop a week ahead of the chalets, it gives me some staggered time. So I don't think I have to do that, and it would involve a lot of work. So which I don't have time or the energy for, quite frankly. So anyway, we are we're gonna build out the shop today. So I'll show you guys what that looks like when I'm done. All right, friends, I have been working on the holiday shop all day, and I have all the products that we had photographed in here. You can see everything's zero right now because I have to put prices, as well as go in and measure everything. Like if you click into a detail here, like most things just have, 3 to 4 photos. I always show with my hand for scale because I think that helps. But see how it says like some dots, so I have to fill that in. I have to do the pricing for everything. I also have this cross sell here at the bottom. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty cute. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go into my studio and work on some updates for it, get all that info in. But yeah, it's a big holiday shop. And what I'm doing right now is, so these 3 pieces, these 3 pieces, and this piece all carried over from last year's shop. Everything else had sold out. So that's great. And now I'm putting like paintings into the same background, if that makes sense. So you can see we just have a blank one, so then I can plop everything on and I just add a bit of a drop shadow. I mean, I'm not expecting it to look real, it's just more so just for the effect. And then when you click in to like the paintings, I have previous photos that I've used. So like staged ones, details. So anyway, it's coming together and I'm happy. It's a lot of work, but it will be worth it. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Now it's time to measure everything and price everything out. Okay, friends, I am currently in my car and I'm heading over to the post office. I am trying to get ahead of shipping this time. I've always had like a really low flat rate for shipping, and I'm always eating the cost of it. So I did a bunch of research today, tried a bunch of different things, like a shipping calculator on Squarespace. I entered all the info, and what seems to make the most sense is there's 3 types of like boxes that you could get, like a small, medium, and a large from the post office. And I think that will fit most of our things. And it's a flat rate cost as long as it doesn't go over 70 pounds, which none of our stuff will. And in fact, I think most stuff will fit in the small and the medium. And then same, there's like envelopes. So I'm going to the post office. I'm going to grab some of those, go back to the studio, see what products fit in what. And then on Squarespace's back end, I'm going to set up like fulfillment profiles and basically assign each product a fulfillment profile. So I don't know what happens though when you add multiple products, if it just goes to the highest end one. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I might even do like reach out to Squarespace and talk to some of their peeps. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be any really good method of shipping when you're doing ceramics, like especially one-off individual ones. Like if I was doing like stickers and t-shirts, there's more of a standard. But anyway, I'm gonna go do that. I'll let you know what happens. Okay, so I just went to the post office and I spoke to this lovely woman, and she gave me one of each size. So the largest is 26 bucks, medium is $19.30, and then it's $11 for the smallest. And then the envelopes are like the padded ones 11, and these are like 10. Um so, and then I think the smallest is like 9, which could be good. This could be good for postcards. If anybody buys a postcard set, it's probably going to come in this. Um so anyway, I think I'm going to set up profiles in the calculations for the items, except for my largest paintings, which have to go in like TV boxes. Those will get their own profile, and they usually end out being like anywhere from 200 to 300 to ship. So anyway, that was really helpful and informative, and I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know if people are going to be like, wow, Fiona's prices have gone up, but it's actually just like the shipping. So we'll see. We'll see. Small business woes. Good afternoon, friends. So we're doing another day here, figuring out the shipping. So the medium size ones, it's like $19.20. So I'm just doing a $20 flat rate, and most things are gonna fit in that. So if you're shopping my shop and you live in the US, more than likely that's gonna be your flat rate. Unless you're getting really thin, small things, then the smallest envelope or box is $11. So that's for like, let's say you got like ornaments and a brush rest. That's what you would pay for that. But the vases and the other things, they need more room. So that goes up to 20. And then if you go nuts and buy a bunch of stuff, which would be awesome, the largest is $26. So, and what's good is it's like you can put as much stuff into it as possible. So what I had to do on Squarespace is set up what's called fulfillment profiles, because I was originally trying to do it by like weight, because I was like, oh, if somebody buys a bunch of stuff and it has to go from like the medium box to the large box, I need to know that. But then some of the items might not weigh that much, but then they're big, so it wouldn't have done it right. So I've literally had to make profiles for each category. So one for planters, tripod dishes, mugs, votives. Each category gets its own fulfillment profile. So let me show you this. So here's our shop, looking cute. Everything has been measured. I weighed everything as well just because I wasn't sure. I just wanted that in there. So let's go into our planter. Here's all the info, the images, the price. We have one in stock. And then under my advanced shipping, that's where I put the specs. This should really be what your box is going to be, see the package, but I just put the individual item. Anyway, and then see here it says profile. So right now I have one for planters and tripod dishes, and I'm going to do the rest of them. That's what I'm doing today. But I select planters, and then that's going to be saved. So now if we go into the shop and let's say I want to buy my planter, add it to cart, go to checkout. Let me put in my email. So then you have delivery options, or I have 2 pickups, which are free. So they can pick up from my studio here at my house, or I'm doing the chalets in Princeton, and I have dates and info here. So it says, let's select this option. Here's the details, so people can pick up there. But see how it says tier 2? That's what I'm calling it. So that's that $20 flat fee. So in the fulfillment profile, I select all of these. So let me see if I can show you that. Right? So I'm working on votives right now, but imagine that was planters. So I picked tier 2 because that's the box it fits in. There's a also flat rate for international, which that goes up to $32. And that's for that like same size box. That's the flat rate for anything international. And then I have pickup options. So Obviously, I didn't get fed the international one for the planter because it knows I'm based in the US, but if you're international, that should come up as an option as well. So, um, or I think that might actually be your only option if you're international. Um, I might need to try like a VPN to check that, but I'm hoping this works because, yeah, I've been losing quite a bit of money on the shipping the last few shop launches. The other thing I want to note about these is I'm giving like the flat rate shipping that USPS is giving me. I might actually be charged a little bit more for printing the labels, and I'm not including like my packaging and stuff. So like I'm as a business absorbing that cost. But yeah, when you see kind of what the flat rates are, it ends out being a better deal a lot of the time. I think with the really, really tiny stuff, I don't know. Like you would think like this size box that would be cheaper than when I do like just like an Amazon one that maybe I find around the house. But sometimes it ends up being more because it's not a standard size. Like I don't really understand it. But anyway, um, I hope this helps if anybody else is trying to deal with this. If you have better ideas, let me know in the comments below. I'm always open to hearing that. Another strategy I know small businesses use is to like up the price of the product and say you're getting free shipping. So I've done that in the past when I didn't have as much of an expansive offering, but now I've had to consider this because adding all the ceramics and stuff has really changed the business. And when you're doing the individual boxes and them doing it by weight, like you could have a mug in a tiny, tiny box, but then like the weight of it goes up, so you get charged more. Does that make sense? So, yeah, lots of stuff to consider. And then I need to get into doing my newsletter because that's very, very important as well when you have a shop launch. So, I need to let people know in my newsletter the shop launch info to go out this week, where they can see me up and coming in person. And then like I'll be making 3 newsletters today, I think. So one going out this Friday that's like, hey, a week from today the shop's gonna launch, just to let you know, mark your calendars, here's the details. Then there's gonna be another one for the launch itself, so the minute it launches people get the link. Then there's gonna be a chalet launch when I'm at the chalet to be like, hey, a reminder, I'm here. And then same for Renegade, there'll be like a hey, I'm here one. So that's actually 4. You know, if you're a bigger business, you would probably send out a reminder, Black Friday in 2 days, blah, 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 but that's not me. So I'll just do the reminder this week about next week and then basically the launch of each of these things. So that's also what I have to do today. And then the rest of the week is going to be marketing. So I need to make social media posts from today onward, as well as YouTube. I have to edit all these videos. So that's what else I'll be working on. Wrapping it up. It's getting exciting now. Well, friends, that was as much as I recorded. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, if it is after 11 a.m. on the Friday, November 29th, the link is in the description for you to check out. I would love to know what you think of the shop. And I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay well and stay inspired. Bye.